What's up, everybody? I'm at the MLB Combine interviewing some of this year's top pitchers for the MLB Draft. Check them out.
Pitching Ninja. Pitching Ninja. Pitching Ninja. Pitching Ninja. Pitching Ninja.
Yep.
Yes.
What is the best chirp that anybody's said to y'all?
I heard it in my last outing against Nebraska. I'm just hearing Malachi. I need to put your brother in. Malachi, you gotta be adopted. It was during a mound visit, and I don't know what it was. I couldn't really tune it out. I threw great that game. 6 innings scoreless, 9 strikeouts. It was a great outing. But it was the Malachi, the little ease into it, and then you're adopted. Those Nebraska fans travel well, but it was one dude. He just had some bass in his voice. Malachi, even that was loud. You're adopted.
Are you guys superstitious?
Yeah. I'm not superstitious, just a little stitious.
I gotta do everything. If I'm like putting on my shoes, gotta be left foot first, right foot first, and then like
Sock, shoe. By the way,
sock, shoe.
Sock, shoe. If you do it different, you're crazy.
Yeah, like
sock,
I'm stepping on the scale. Gotta go left foot, right foot. If I go the other way, I do like a little hop to go left foot first and then right foot, and then I do this weird thing after I brush my teeth. I gotta click my toothbrush 5 times in like a certain. It's like in a certain like pattern, like.
I get that.
Same thing with my tongue scraper. I just gotta do it. 5 is like my magic number.
Scrape your tongue. Your breath stinks. Scrape your tongue.
No white tongues.
Nothing. None of that. I'm similar. Sock, shoe. I put on my uniform the exact same way every day. Every time I play, every time I pitch, the exact same way. When he's talking about the clicks, it reminds me of how I pump my gas. Every time I pump my gas, I click the 87 with the nozzle 10 times. Then whenever I go to put it in the car, it's you put it in the tank, and it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Then you put it in. I don't know what it is about the clicks, but that's about all I got.
Who did you grow up idolizing?
I was a hitter growing up, so I always loved Mike Trout. Growing up, he was the man. So I had a big fat head of him in my room. So it's pretty cool. Maybe in a couple years I could face him. It's pretty cool.
So let's go through this. So say you're facing Mike Trout.
Yeah.
How are you attacking him?
Probably start off with a heater up. He kind of crushes those low pitches, so I'd probably stay away from that. But try to get him with the heater up. Depending on how that goes, maybe it's probably a change up off of that. And then if I get him with 2 strikes, I'll probably go with the slider at some point, try to back foot that. But I just don't want to miss in or down with him. So
You just K'd Mike Trout for your first MLB K.
yeah,
What's that face gonna look like?
I'll probably hit him with like.
What hitter do you want to face?
Ooh, give me Ohtani. Why not?
All right.
Let's or Mike Trout. Give me Mike Trout.
All right. So we're going through an at bat with Mike Trout. How are you attacking him?
Is he gonna see this?
We'll keep it quiet.
Secret.
It'll only be on every social media.
I think with him, like, you can't leave anything down. Slider down, fastball down. Like, he's gonna Trout step in, just absolutely smack it. So heaters up and in. Then even like either a curveball or a slider out. Like, you just gotta keep him. You gotta keep him up and in. Maybe back him off the plate a little bit and then bust him away.
So you strike out Mike Trout. What is the face that you're giving him? Number one, what's the face that you're giving him during the at bat? And 2, you struck him out. Like, what's your?
I like what Paul Skeen said a couple of interviews like a while back. He was like, you can't play this game as a fan. So like, I think if I struck him out, I'd kind of just walk around the mound, do my own routine, just kind of have that swagger. You know what I'm saying?
What if he had a bomb off you? What's your face then?
I'd probably smile.
All right, so that's a great thing because I don't know if you remember when Skeens modeled his game off Ohtani because Skeens was a 2-way player.
Yeah.
When Skeens gave up that bomb against Ohtani, he smiled.
Yep. Hey, great stew.
Here's my little mechanic breakdown. It's nothing special really, it's just trying to maximize my output. And when I'm incomplete, I basically step to the side, and when I come up, I try to get as high as I can up here.
Is that as high as you go?
Usually it's around here.
Okay.
Obviously I can go a little bit higher, but I feel out of control when I kind of do that. But once I get up here, it's kind of sinking. With this back leg, I'm trying to point this kneecap towards second base. Obviously your body can't do that, but that forces your body to kind of lean and get into the sitting position. And now when I'm like this, I try to go as aggressive as I can with my glove flipping up. And then after that, it's all about hips going and then the arm following after like a whip. Again, nothing special, not trying to force it. It's just kind of be kind of natural, and you got to teach yourself it with different methods, whether that be PVC pipe, med balls, different stuff like that. And it's a lot of sequencing, and it takes a lot of time, but I still got more work to do, so I don't even know why I'm acting like I'm the master. So
I'll have a traditional 4-seam fastball. This usually plays anywhere from 92 to 97, like I said earlier. Next pitch, this is my bread and butter, is my sinker. It's a little more seam shifted than a normal high schooler, but this is who I am. It's who I'm gonna be. I mean, I just love throwing this thing anytime.
You getting a lot of run on it?
A lot of run, a lot of sink. I mean, that's definitely my pitch right there.
You'll be like a Dustin May type.
Dustin May.
Yeah, I mean that makes Pitching Ninja highlights all the time.
Yeah.
So I love that stuff.
I mean, this will play anywhere from 91 to 96 whenever I need it, and I mean against a high school lineup, it's inferior. I mean, it's
I heard some stuff about your changeup, and I love to hear high school players or any player beyond a major leaguer say their favorite pitch is a changeup. So let's go through some pitch grips, so folks out there can learn from you.
Standard changeup. I do leverage.
So a little bit less than a circle change, though, right?
Yeah,
Let's
a
see
little
on the
bit
side.
less. A little bit less. Don't really think about it too much. I
Uh-huh.
really just think about the ring finger, leveraging the seam with that. Not a. You could take this ball out of my hand if you wanted to. Like I'm not really holding it super tight. I do turn it over.
So help me here. 100 miles an hour with a sick changeup, like that isn't really fair for a high school guy, is it?
Yeah, no, I mean it makes my job pretty easy, so I'm blessed to be able to do both. But yeah.
I got most of my grips from you, to be honest.
Oh, that's cool.
The grips I stole from him was the cutter, the Kinley Jansen's, just across the seam. Y'all can see it here. And
So
then
there's a little bit slight off
yeah,
center.
little offset. Still
Yep.
think they're like a fastball.
Yep.
And then I took Scooble's changeup.
Ooh,
Like
let's
that.
show it to the camera.
Scooble's changeup.
The fingers together in
Yeah,
between right
fingers
there.
together, thumb kind of more towards the middle of the ball. Throw like a fastball. Don't try to get over it, turn over on it. Kind of cut it, but I just kind of think keep my wrist firm.
So you're not a good pronator then,
I can do both really, but
you're doing a seam
yeah.
shifted wake type thing, right?
I think a little bit.
Yeah.
I know I've had my own grips, and I've just honestly just tinkered around with what feels good. The only real difference is he throws a cutter. Mine's backed up. My slider's backed up a little bit at times and turned into a cutter, but the only difference is I throw a 2-seam. He does not.
This is my 4-seam.
Okay.
I think this isn't traditional. I think the traditional 4-seam is to have the horseshoe on the outside.
Uh-huh.
For some reason, I've always thrown it like this on the inside, but yeah, it's a good pitch for me. I go 2-seam, just in between the seams right there. Try to just get this spinning on top.
Are you trying to sink it or are you trying to just make it run?
Really, I just honestly ideally sink it so it can play off the 4-seam, but most of the time it just runs with like a little bit of IVV, but yeah, it's a good pitch. Slider right here, have a little baby spike. It's a great pitch, my best pitch I'd say. Just try to trust this and rip it. And then here's the changeup. Little kick change.
Oh,
Picked it up
where'd
this
you
year.
pick up the kick change from?
So my pitching coach, I was working on a splinker.
Uh-huh.
I didn't have a changeup last year, so coming into this year, I was really trying to develop the third pitch. But yeah, he showed me the kick change grip one day. The first one I threw dove, and from then on, it's been my baby. So
help me through this. Like, so when you're doing that,
Yeah.
you're not a good pronator.
Yeah.
Man. You're more of
Yeah.
a supinator.
yeah,
So you're trying to get it. You're having this kick it into the axis
Yeah.
to make it drop.
yep.
Did
Basically
you
just-
go to
yeah.
watch that on Edutronic and stuff?
Yeah, so it's pretty cool. I basically you can just see it kind of come off the middle finger and just kind of kicks it right there and get this spinning on top, get the seam shift, and it kind of just falls. It's a crazy pitch, honestly. I don't know who came up with it, but
Your major league debut. What's your walkout song?
let's say "Kickstart My Heart" by Motley Crue.
I've been walking up to "Hypnotized" by Biggie Smalls.
Word on the Streets by Key Glock.
Monster by Key Glock. Let it go. Let it go. That's all I know.
the rest of the words.
That's all I know.
The main one was like Unwritten by Natasha Bedingfield.
If you weren't a baseball player, but you were a social media guy like Pitching Ninja,
Yep.
what would you be specializing in and what would your handle be?
Probably golf right now. Golf or video games. I probably mesh those two together.
I really like dogs. My girlfriend has a dog that stays with me. His name is Blue, a little golden doodle.
Shout out, Blue.
Shout out, Blue.
You're my boy, Blue!
I would definitely do something. It has to be a sport
It doesn't have to be anything.
because I feel like I'd be messing with dogs all the time. Adopt, don't shop. By the way, get a dog at your local shelter.
Man, Absolutely.
I'd have to say it'd have to be like Big Mac Shelter, something like that. Big Mac Shelter. That's the nickname, Big Mac. I just say Big Mac Shelter. Kybone Swings. Kybone
Bone
Swings.
swings, bone swings.
Bone Swings. The nickname.
Oh, that
Kybone.
nickname's Skybone.
Nice.
He's a nickname Kybone. You can go Bone Swings for the Golf
Bone
Channel.
swings.
I think it would either be with baseball or maybe like something like with the cooking stuff. I love to cook, love to make some food, love making a good steak, some good fries with it. That's like the go-to for sure. I think Bryce Harper kind of did like a little
Yeah.
cooking TikTok, so those are pretty cool.
I know. I'd probably do like a fishing YouTube channel. That's probably what I would love to do. But I'm not like, I love fishing. I can hardly tie a line for myself, so I'd probably have someone on the side doing that for me. But I'd love to be out on the water.
What would your
doing
handle
YouTube.
be?
Maui Jim. I don't know. Everyone calls me Jim, so probably just do that.
I would want to be a professional golfer. Don't know if that would work out. Social media wise, I would definitely be like a Call of Duty streamer. I'm pretty good at Call of Duty, so that's what I would probably do.
Awesome. And what would your handle be?
AWAT05. I mean, that's been my nickname ever since I was a kid.
Randy Johnson or Roger Clemens?
Gotta go Randy.
Big unit.
Big unit, yeah, got it.
Ooh, that's tough, man. I'm gonna be biased just because we're at Chase Field right now. Give me Randy Johnson.
Randy Johnson, Pedro Martinez.
Pedro. I love Pedro.
Pedro Martinez, Nolan Ryan.
Yeah, I gotta go Nolan Ryan. Got the flamethrower.
Absolutely.
Ooh, that's tough, man. Oh, I gotta go Nolan Ryan just because he 20 plus years stayed fairly healthy, so it's like you have to go with that guy.
Nolan Ryan or Randy Johnson
Nolan Ryan.
or Pedro Martinez
Nolan Ryan.
or Greg Maddux.
Nolan Ryan.
Nolan Ryan, Greg Maddux.
Nolan Ryan.
Man, you're giving me hard ones. Give me Nolan Ryan.
I think he's the best ever.
Nolan Ryan wins it. So Nolan Ryan's
that
your
argument.
winner.
Skip
Ryan
Wilson.
wins again. This is like the third time Ryan's won. Randy Johnson, Nolan Ryan.
I'm taking Randy J.
Randy Johnson, Pedro Martinez.
I mean, I think I like Pedro. It's hard to take him against Randy, but Pedro's good.
So Pedro wins.
Yeah, I like Pedro. I mean,
I'm not
It's
going to
hard not to,
criticize
yeah.
that. You guys have pitched against each other.
The last time I vividly remember.
Uh-oh.
I vividly remember
I
this.
mean-
This is senior year of high school. I'm pitching, he's hitting. It's an unwritten thing. It's been said, but if you're hitting against me, I'm gonna throw you first pitch fastball.
Yeah. Same
So
thing with me.
lo and behold, throw the first pitch fastball as middle as you can get. He gets all of it. Goes off the wall in center field. This dude
I
pimps
pimped
it.
the out of it.
he pimped the hell out of it, and
Did not leave the ballpark.
didn't leave the ballpark, which is the
didn't
best
li-
part.
I didn't
So
leave the box.
He didn't leave the box, so he ended up with a ball off the wall for a single. So you can have a single off me. It just went off the wall,
Yeah,
but
my coach ripped me a new one after that. It was
yeah,
pretty
you
bad.
can't pimp singles, man.
I mean, I just gotta call it forcing the flame broiler. I mean, I try and rip that as hard as I can. Just bring some fuego with it. Sinker, I'd call it the firecracker. So I'll get a lot of firewood from it. The sweeper, tornado, a lot of spin, a lot of movement on that. Curveball, the loop-de-loop, just coming in all the way down. And then the splitter, let's say a rattlesnake.
Changeup, bread and butter, heater, Bayou. That's the Bayou one. Slider is, got you. you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then curveball is like Clayton Kershaw. I'm just gonna name after him because it's just,
I mean,
or even like a max free curveball. You know what I mean? Like those. That's the curveball you want to have.
I got four-seam fastball, really traditional grip. Call it buzz.
Buzzball, the buzzball.
We got the buzz ball, sure.
That's a
and
good
then you got cutter left turn.
left turn, hard left turn.
Cutter,
right there.
cutter's left turn, and then we got slider. A little Daisy Dukes action.
Little Daisy
How about
Dukes.
that?
Ooh.
Curveball, we can call the upsy downsy. We can call the changeup right turn.
Softer right turn, right blinker. We'll go right
Right
blinker. on
blinker.
that. Let's go two seam. It's just I'll call that one Batman because you never see it coming. Four seam. I'll go with Satchel Paige, the B ball. How'd you say it? It's
It be where I want it to be when I want it to be there.
there. You go. I like that one. I'll stick with the B ball. Shout out to Satchel Paige. Curveball. I got a token this one. It's called the cheeseburger.
Ah.
Because me, I always think flip the cheeseburger on the plate.
Very
on plate.
iconic.
Call it the cheeseburger. It's got a good place in the Oklahoma Sooners dugout right there. The cheeseburger.
Shout out Reed Hensley.
Slider. See you later. That one you're not gonna hit that one. Call it the see you later. When he goes to change up,
Call it the zipper.
call it the zipper.
It goes down like a zipper.
There's one nickname for the kick change on our team. It's called the Blue Chew. I don't know.
Fastball be in terms of a fast food item.
Say like loaded cheese fries. It's like
Ooh.
damn good. The two seam, I'd say onion rings. Kind of just get weird with it. The changeup, I'd say the McDonald's ice cream machine because
So it's broken?
yeah, sometimes it's good and sometimes it's broken. And then my slider, it's like a double cheeseburger. Just can't go wrong with it.
My name's Joe Nottingham, right-handed pitcher from Maryland.
I'm Nick Fresco, left-handed pitcher from Miller Place, New York.
Fastball, I call it a Big Mac. Slider, let's do like chicken tenders. And then my splitter, something that's a little underrated. I feel like it would be like something from like Arby's or something. A lot of people don't eat Arby's, but I mean, a lot of people don't throw splitters, so.
I got my spiked curve, like the fish fillet from McDonald's. It's unexpected, but it's not that bad. Slider, I guess I'll go with Biggie Bag, and then change up White Castle or something like that, like a White Castle slider.
Did y'all watch Gage last night, Gage Wood?
Well,
What was your take
Oh my
on that?
goodness.
Like how freaking awesome was that?
Hell of
Unreal.
a game, brother. That was
Unreal.
awesome.
I mean, shout out to him and the biggest stage you could ever be on at your age, man. It was ridiculous to watch. I mean, shout out to him. Also, 97, I think, on the last pitch.
119
On a-
119 pitch.
I mean, ridiculous, man. I mean, shout out to you. That's
Tip-
unreal stuff.
Tip the cap.
Yeah.
I mean, you saw Gage Wood yesterday, right?
Yeah.
Holy
That
crap.
was nuts. Congrats to him. If you're watching this, I mean, that was fun to watch.
Yeah, I mean, we do need to give him a shout, and he did
Yeah.
like when hitter called a timeout, and he just looked like he
Yeah,
freaking
he's
wanted.
spitting everywhere. It was
Yeah,
cool.
yeah.
Gage Wood not having it. He's not having it. He got a smile on his face. Gage Wood's 0-2. Sweet save.